Hello. Well, this video of mine is in continuation to the one I posted last time, which was on impact of overprotective parenting on children. Now, why am I saying that this is in continuation to that? Because after that video, I received a lot of messages, even the phone calls, where I was suggested to bring forward more aspects related to parenting behaviors and the impact not only on the youngsters later on when they get into the adults and when they're making their life, even that time, that's precious and that's counted. So I got a lot of suggestions, and that is why I'm here with this video. So this is going to be just like a movie. You begin with the title, and the title says about it, and then there is some synopsis, and then finally the climax of the movie. So it's just like that, a short video for you where I'm going to talk on in parenting on our those ages old beliefs that we carry with us while we are parenting our children. Then I'm going to talk about that synopsis, like what exactly happened, some of the real life examples, and then finally the climax. What is the installation? What is that you're supposed to do? What is that change that is needed so that the whole trajectory changes? So I'll begin by saying that we often believe that we are the best parents. I mean, you can deny it if you cannot connect to it. I mean, I feel okay, I've been the best mother. So most of the parents would, I mean, almost all the parents would feel okay, they've been the best parents to their children, isn't it? So the Indian culture, I find it's a very risk averse culture where people prefer very low risk significantly, that low return endeavors much more than even the moderate risk significantly, or higher return ones. So let me just give you some examples, like from where I'm coming. Now, preference towards the government jobs is given when the children are getting married, and then there are the questions happening. Okay, what does the boy does, and what do the girl does? So when the children are getting married, they're the questions that are commonly asked from the children is that, what do you do? And they say they're into the jobs. And the very next question that falls quickly is, okay, is that a government job? So the government job plays that security element, in the head of a parent. So low risk, ज़्यादा risk नहीं लेना life में. Number two is preference towards, standard profession oriented fields. Again, no risk, safety, medical, engineering, IIT, and so on, right? And the fields like sports, arts, culture, are like just overlooked. Then number three, preference for arranged marriages over any kind of, that romantically induced ones. Yeah, I mean, I know there is a lot of change taking place, but then we are in India. It's a populated country, and with a huge plethora of different belief systems. So still such things prevail in our society, and Indian parents, they don't desire that their kids do something they really like or probably marry someone they are in love with. Rather, they want them to make sure that their kids have as normal life as they possibly can, letting their kids make their own decisions increases, the chance of making mistakes and hence regret. This is always there. So I've given you enough synopsis of the movie, and let me now take you through some of the real life episodes so that you can actually keep a trust on what I'm saying and believe to what I'm saying. And these are the episodes that I've actually witnessed As a practitioner, as a professional, I've been working with families and children, and this is like more than 20 years now. I've already worked with more than 3,000 families. And so I'm sharing some of the real life examples with you. And out of them, number one is like, the parents feel immensely proud of their children if they give them a free hand in choosing a life partner for them. That's an honor for the parents. Now, why I'm saying this, because I have personally overheard the people I was working with. I overheard a woman talking to the other and saying that, you know what? My son gave me the opportunity to choose a life partner for him. I mean, this was an honor for the lady to declare. Imagine the children who will spend their whole life with someone and they don't even have a say in it. That's the reality of our Indian parents. Number two, a couple would have an absolutely terrible marriage. This is also a real life example I'm sharing. A terrible marriage to an extent that if this couple was in some other country in this world, they would have got the divorce long time ago. Believe me. And the worst part of it? The same couple would still insist their children to have a life like they had. Irony. Three, a father who totally failed at his career, totally failed at relationships. I mean, I have personally dealt with this person. He would consider himself perfectly capable of giving his children advice at every decision in life. The father would try to get the way by either yelling first, and when that stopped working, and probably, of course, it would stop working when children grow up, when they have a voice to talk back to you, your yelling won't work there. So, this person would switch to emotional blackmail and manipulation. That's the reality. And that is not done when you become a parent. So if there is any Indian parent, would be parent, or not an Indian parent, be it any parent, listening to this video, I want to convey, the crisp five major points to overcome the parenting myths we've been living with for years. So, number one is the whole point of evolution is to have your kids perform better than you. While it's all right to give some basic advice because we are parents, in the end, you have to, still let them free and let them choose their own path rather than forcing them to follow yours. Be on it. Number two, train your kids or let them train themselves for working hard towards their own dreams and their goals. Not just so that they can become the carbon copy of who you are, reproduce, have family, and move on. No, not done. Number three, um, in general, respect people who are younger than you. This is for all the parents. If you want to get respect in return, I personally don't even agree with the idea that elders should be respected just because they're old. I'm sorry, that is not done. Just feel that by doing what I'm saying. Just try and shower the respect on the youngsters and then see on an autopilot how much respect comes back to you. Number four, in general, stop giving advice to other people's kids. If you're really into it and you want to literally mess with someone's life, restrict it to your biological children. That's less damage. Do not go to the whole society and start giving advices. Number five, for God's sake, don't get into your kids' relationships with their significant others. You know, that kind of stuff has disaster written all over it. I know multiple people, come on, who have their arranged marriages broken just after 1 to 2 years because of the interference of parents. I hope after listening to all the points, the Indian society and the Indian parents will understand these ideas and the idea of freedom at some point in future, if not today, and create a non-judgmental society for our children. This is what I had to say today, and I hope I did justice to all of you who messaged me directly, who called me, who wanted me to build upon it. And I also would request, if you liked the video, do hit the like button and please write on your comments. Even if you disagree with any of the points spoken in the video, I will be more than happy to build upon a discussion on that. So feel free to message me or post a comment right below the video and encourage me enough for me to bring the next video for you. Thank you.